Hi, Chuck Hawley with Blue Sea Systems. You know, there are an awful lot of applications on board a boat where you have a high amperage circuit and you need to have circuit protection. Things like a small windlass, maybe a small bow thruster, a really large amplifier, maybe a pump system that pumps ballast water in and out of a towboat, or maybe something like a large downrigger installation. In that case, you may need circuit breakers from, say, 25 to as much as 200 amperes in capacity. Blue Sea System makes a family of circuit breakers in this range. The basic difference between them is that some of them are surface mount, like this style, where the wires are external to the surface and it bolts onto a bulkhead. Or they make models which are flush mounted, which have the terminals on the back side and the operation is on the front side. So each of these three circuit breaker families come in each configuration. All three of these circuit breaker families are type 3 circuit breakers, which means a couple of different things. The first thing is that they're switchable, so I can turn them on and I can turn them off. So if I have some load that doesn't have its own switch, I can use this to switch it. The second thing is, if the circuit breaker blows or opens because there's too much current, I can't try to cheat the system by holding the little circuit breaker tab in place. It is a trip-free design. As you go through these different models, they have slightly different features. This is the 285 family. These are available from 25 to 150 amps. They are submersion rated, and they have a very high interrupt capacity, meaning that they can open a circuit that's got a dead short in it. Next are the Klixon type. These also go from 25 to 150 amperes. Slightly different design. Again, a flush mount or a surface mount and a flush mount. And these have 1/4-inch studs for attachment. And finally, the 187 family. These go all the way up to 200 amperes. Slightly different configuration in that it's just a switch. It doesn't have a push button like the other ones, maybe a little bit more conventional. Whichever model you choose, you get very high interrupt capacity, you get waterproof or at least water resistant construction, and you get a range of amperages which are hard to find in other devices. And remember, unlike a fuse, if you're using your bow thruster and one of these has to open the circuit because you've used it for too long, you can simply close it back after the device cools off and continue with your operation. All three circuit breaker families are available from Blue Sea Systems.